everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we're going to be doing a review for Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #1. This is a new official prequel comic to the upcoming animated series from Marvel Television or Marvel Animation, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I picked up the Inhuik Lee cover, but there's a lot of other covers out this for this. I just really like that one. I love the fact that it's Peter swinging around. So this is supposed to be the MCU Peter, the one that we know back in the day. So this is written by Christus Gage, with art by Eric Capster, Jim Campbell on colors, letters by Joe Caramagna, the main cover by Leonardo Romero. Um, I thought this book was very interesting. I will say right off the bat, I think this is something I'll go back and revisit when it's completed. This is probably a mini series. So I'll probably go back and revisit this once it's done, maybe closer to the release of the show. But I like it. I like that. I think Gage really captures the voice of what I would think a young Peter from the MCU would sound like. There's some really fun little nods and Easter eggs of characters that you see here. And it's also a kind of a retelling of like his actual origin, right? Peter's actual origin in this universe of the MCU. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this really fits into the story. Obviously, hopefully, this is all going through like a Marvel, people. So make sure that all this stays canon. Because I like what they're setting up here. I like the fact that they are explaining why Peter had to go to a specific school. Maybe there's something going on. Maybe there's a bigger plot. But also, we see Peter starting to get into shenanigans as he discovers his powers. When we open up this issue, Peter doesn't have powers yet. When we start this, so as we get through the issue, I think we're gonna see a few things that are very familiar if you've been a long-time Spider-Man reader. I really enjoyed this first issue. I think it's fun. I think it's interesting. But I do feel like it's gonna be better once we get through it on a all at once basis. As far as the art, I think I want to make sure I'm saying this. Gap Store and Campbell do a really good job setting up this world. It feels like a young Peter. It's very cartoony. I haven't seen the trailer or anything regarding the new upcoming show, but this definitely has a Tom Holland-esque vibe, a Marissa Tomei type of vibe. But it's not. It's only it's not really like photorealistic or anything. It's just like more of like their features and in a more stylized manner. This is what they would look like in an animated series. I think the panels are really fun, especially when Peter starts showing off his powers, his Spidey sense, like all that stuff plays really well. And Peter is drawn in a very like his limbs are pretty long and he's a little lanky kid, the way I think a young Spider-Man should be. And then also there's sometimes when you see the expression in Peter's face when he's actually doing some stuff, you can see that he's very excited and happy to have discovered these powers, but also worried about the repercussions of what's going to happen. So I think it's a really fun world that they're building here. So I'll look forward to seeing how this plays out. So, if you have read this Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #1, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Let me know which cover you picked up. And as always, stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.